Hello, my band of crew, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be another tier list video. Today we're going to be tackling the different designs of Tawna Bandicoot. I'm also including Crash 4 Tawna in here, alternate universe Tawna, alternate, whatever you want to call her. She is going to be included in here because she is a Tawna. I know she's a different character, but it's a different design for Tawna. If this is your first time coming to the channel, I release Crash Bandicoot content every weekend. We discuss theories, lore, we do tier lists, we do interviews, we do news. If trailers get leaked early, I'll post them here on this channel. Pretty much anything and everything Crash Bandicoot related, I will post here. So if that sounds like something you might be interested in, maybe consider subscribing. With that all said, let's jump back into the topic at hand, the different designs of Tawna in this tier list. So here's the tier list. I made it myself, and I uploaded the images, and I wasn't aware they were going to zoom into them. So I re-uploaded them, but I didn't know how to delete them. So you're going to see some duplicates on this list. So I'm not missing any designs. They're just cropped or non-cropped images of other Tawna designs. With that all said, let's get into the first design. This is Charles Zembilis's original design for Tawna. She looks like the early Crash, but with a big chest, and she's holding a cigarette. So I'm glad that this didn't end up being her design, and I'm going to give it D tier. That's probably my least favorite Tawna here. And something to know about me, I like cutesy designs. I'm not all about, oh, that's sexy and sexual. But if something's cute, I'll probably rank it higher. So now we're moving on to the Japanese manual of Crash Bandicoot 1. This Tawna looks almost exactly the same as our Tawna, except for she's in skimpier clothing. But she's got the little heart and the kissy face, which, like I said, I like cute stuff. So I don't want to give this an A tier, but I will give it a B tier. And now we're moving on to our Tawna from the instruction manual of Crash Bandicoot 1. So not her in-game model. This is our Tawna. This is what Tawna should look like to me. I like this Tawna. So this is going to be our first A. So we've got the original manual Tawna, the Japanese manual Tawna, and the Charles Zembilis original design. But now we're finally moving on to in-game Tawna. And there aren't many of these because Tawna doesn't appear in many Crash games. So this is the original in-game model of Tawna Bandicoot. And it's also going to get an A because with what limited technology they had, I think they pulled off the design pretty well. It almost looks just like the instruction manual. And then we move on to the manga version of Tawna from the Crash Bandicoot Jump Spin Adventure. I believe that's where this one came from. And like I said, I like cutesy stuff, and she's chibi, and she's got the big eyes, very expressive, so she's also going to get an A. Then we move on to a cameo appearance of Tawna from Crash Twinsanity. She didn't physically show up in the game, but she was on a billboard, and I really enjoyed the Crash Twinsanity cartoon style that they had. So I don't want to put it low, but I also don't want to put it too high because it was just the billboard and it wasn't Tawna herself. I'd give this a B very easily, though. I wouldn't want to go any lower than a B because, like I said, I like their designs. And now we're into the final three, because like I said, all these other ones are duplicates. So we have Crash Boom Bang Tawna. Crash Boom Bang Tawna. This was her first game appearance, like actually appearing in the game since Crash Bandicoot 1. So she didn't appear for quite a long time. And they really, it feels like to me that they tried to use her original Japanese style because they give her like a very small shirt. And I actually would put this up in B tier because it's very similar to the other Japanese design that I liked, except for the fact that you can't see it in this image, but I've played the game enough to know that this Tawna has awful arms. Her arms go all the way down to her knees, and they look like giant crab arms. So she's going to get a C tier. If her arms were better, she'd probably be up in B tier with the other Bs. And now we are moving on to Insane Trilogy Tawna / Nitro Fueled Tawna. This is the remake of the original Tawna. And honestly, I'm not really a fan of this one because of how they reinterpreted her hairstyle. I liked her more as a character because she had the whole Nitro squad with her, so they gave her like her own minions, or her own crew rather. Heck, her own squad. But I could never get on board of that hair. That hair is just so ridiculous to me. So this one, I don't want to give it D tier, but I don't even think it's B tier. So I'm going to give it C tier. Which brings us to our last Tawna, Edgelord Alternate Universe Tawna. And I do not want to get flamed, but I really don't like this Tawna as much as the original Tawna. But she's not going to go down in D with awful smoking Tawna. She's going to stay in C tier. So there we have it, everyone. We don't have an S tier. So for A tier, we have original Crash Bandicoot 1 instruction manual Tawna, in-game Crash 1 Tawna, Crash Bandicoot manga Tawna. So those are all our A tiers. Then for our B tier, we have instruction manual Tawna from the Japanese version, and Tawna from Crash Twinsanity Billboard. Then in C tier, we have Boom Bang Tawna, Insane Trilogy Tawna / Nitro Fueled, and Alternate Tawna. And then very bottom on the D tier, we have original Charles Zambellis, awful, disgusting Tawna. So everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. And just let me know if you like these tier list videos. They seem to do well on the channel. I've done Crash, Coco, Cortex, Engine, and now Tawna. So if you're curious, I have a playlist set up of other tier list videos that I have done. And also, I don't want to forget this thumbnail. The artist is Josh7. Josh7. So if you like this thumbnail art, this is from Josh7. I did not draw this. Anyway, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good night.